Am I the asshole for asking my parents for my own money back? I, 24 female, moved out of my parents' house in February. For context, I came out as lesbian to my parents last year and told them I had a girlfriend. My mom told me things like, nothing could be worse than this, acted devastated, and didn't talk to me for about 2 weeks. My dad threatened to leave the country and cut me out of his life and never interact again. They both later acted like things were normal again, but I never really got over how rejected and emotionally unsafe I felt. They never asked or referenced my girlfriend. Every now and again they'd sit me down and tell me I was selfish. They were so disappointed in who I'd become, that I'd been difficult for my mum to tolerate as a baby. And now I'm even worse. Even before coming out there was a pattern of being called selfish, difficult, too clingy, etc. Growing up I was told I was the reason they didn't have another child because I was too hard. While I lived there and had started working as a doctor, in the UK I was paying them £750 a month. The understanding was that it was for rent and food. After I'd came out a few months later, I asked if it could be lower because it felt like a lot, and they reacted really badly. They said they'd bought a big house for me, accused me of not wanting to help them, that I was very selfish, disappointing, and my dad said I'd probably ask for all the money back when I leave. I felt really guilty, and never brought it up again. A few months ago, I moved in with my girlfriend, partly because I genuinely wanted to, but also because their house was making me emotionally unwell. Today, I visited my parents, and we somehow got onto the topic of money/savings/houses. My mum asked how much I could save per month without rent and bills, and I said guessed around £2,500. She told me that they had actually been saving the £750 a month I gave them, and they had been planning to surprise me with it one day for a house deposit when I left home. This confused because that was never communicated to me. I reminded her that when I questioned the amount before, they accused me of being selfish and said I'd ask for all the money back when I left. She said she didn't remember saying that. She then said if I had wanted to live there rent-free to save money, all I would have had to have done was ask. I was really confused by this given the previous conversation when I'd asked for it to be lowered and they kicked off. I had asked my mum, okay then send it over and I'll put it in savings, and she kind of brushed it off and said no. I had sent them a text later that evening when I returned home, thanking them for saving it for me and asked again if I could have it for savings. My mum then said, what I meant was if you were carrying on staying with us when you were ready to buy a house that would be your deposit. I asked to explain further as it didn't make sense and both herself and my dad ignored the message. Am I the asshole for asking for the money after my mum told me she was saving it for me?